This is going to be a bit of a motivation video for you fellow people, my soul people, God's chosen ones, earth angels, starseeds, empath, highly sensitive people, especially when you are women. Because as always, I'm mostly talking to women because I am one. So naturally, I cannot understand what men are thinking sometimes, and I cannot stand immature, toxic men. Of course, not women either. Not anyone who's being abusive, toxic, negative, immature. But nonetheless, I cannot. It's really like a huge red flag for me if I see some immature, toxic men trying to attack me and my work. And so, but yeah, what is coming to me today is that you are not supposed to be putting yourself in a box, because so many people can try to and want to put you in a box because they don't understand what you are about, who you are. So it's like they are afraid of you, intimidated of you, and they have the need, like narcissists do. Doesn't have to be a narcissist, of course, but if somebody is trying to control you, put you down, then it is immediately unhealthy. And it's your job to, again, understand your own value and worth and not be putting up with such garbage treatments. Let the garbage take itself out. Remove from your life. Be removed from your life. Those people who are ghosting you, leaving you behind, abandoning you, neglecting you, not answering your calls, your messages, your emails, your letters. Those people are not your people, and they are not aligned with you and your truth and your authentic presence, your peace and light, the love that you are, the healer that you are. They are not like you, and they don't belong into your life. They are showing you with their behavior that they don't belong to your life. So pay attention to who is your person and who is not. Especially when it comes to your love life, romantic relationship. If you are dreaming about having a healthy romantic relationship, I'm not saying that it's not possible. If you have that dream, then likely it is what is supposed to be in your life. But you have to pay attention to people and their intentions. Usually, as chosen ones, we are old souls and introverts, and we have gone through narcissistic abuse and things like that. So naturally, we cannot be trusting just anyone, and we have to be very mindful of our energy, of our space, of our lives, because it's no point in being hurt always. So you have to start treating yourself better, and you have to start understanding that you notice the signs when something's not for you. It is so healthy. It can literally save your life. The more you start to set those standards and healthy boundaries, the better. Your mind, your body, your soul, your entire life, your health will thank you. Because you're not supposed to be a doormat. You're not supposed to be a people pleaser. You're not supposed to be abandoning and neglecting yourself every time someone is mean to you, for example. You're not supposed to be staying in toxic relationships. You're not supposed to be suffering and sacrificing yourself for other people's sake, for their satisfaction, which is, again, demonic energy. It is not humane. It is not healthy. It is not, certainly it's not respectful treatment towards anyone. And it is so unfortunate that it even happens. But you have to be in charge of your own life. So start taking better care of yourself. That is why I have also created my free self-care checklist, so that my clients who need my personal help and support would be able to realize that they deserve better, that they actually deserve healthy things, that they actually deserve healthy relationships, that they actually would start to take care of themselves instead of staying stuck with toxic people in their lives who are just hurting them. Because likely you have been sacrificing yourself since childhood, like I was as well, and you can feel even disgusted when you look back. The more you heal, you can feel disgusted how you have let yourself be used and abused and taken advantage of. I can certainly relate to that. I have also experienced that feeling and emotion when I've been thinking about those memories, which are more like nightmares. And you can even have nightmares because if your body is still like purging everything. So it is natural if you're still going through those things. But of course, I can help if you apply to work with me one-on-one. We can talk about everything that you want to talk about, that is important, that you need help and support with. That's the purpose of my sessions. So do apply if you need more guidance and support authentically and honestly. And so, yeah, but what I wanted to also mention here again is that, we have to define our own lives. Nobody should be able to interfere and, try to put us somewhere where we do not belong. So it's abuse if somebody's trying to force you to be something else and, tell you what to do. So many people have lost their lives, seriously, their health and their life, because they have obeyed a toxic person. A toxic person, manipulated you to come in, for example, to like Ted Bundy. He attacked those young women by pretending to be a nice man who just needed help with his car, for example. I watched so many documentaries and movies, and they raise a lot of thoughts and feelings and memories and emotions in me, and so sometimes I just have a lot to say when these thoughts and downloads are just coming to me, that okay, I just want to talk about this and this and this. But yeah, so it's always that there has been someone, usually it's a man to a woman, that's a toxic man has approached a woman somewhere in some way, and of course it can be a child as well, which is even more heartbreaking when a child is killed. So, but anyway, there has been this perpetrator, and they ended up raping or killing or both this innocent person who has done nothing bad to them even. So like, you have a right to live as a good person, as a sensitive person, so it is just infuriating. But literally, your boundaries and standards will save you from a lot of heartache, heartbreak, disappointments, all of those things that are ultimately toxic, and they can even make you sick. They can cause you illnesses, and in the worst case, they can be killing you very quickly if you do not hold on to those healthy boundaries and standards and start to actually understand your own value and worth, because nobody else can do those things for you. You have to decide, and you have to start practicing those things. Again, if you need more help and support, buy my self-help book, apply to work with me one-on-one, Come support me on Threads and Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and like this video and share this to fellow chosen ones out there who might need this encouraging, kind message today.